I did a presentation last night that I've done many times on the barriers of women to launch, and it was interesting. It was a mixed group, so meaning male and female, and so it's interesting that, and one of the guys in the audience pointed this out to me, which I thought was an interesting sort of contradiction for women launching businesses, particularly for moms. That women particularly launch businesses, and we know this to be true through many studies, because they want freedom and flexibility, right? They want control of their lifestyle. But one of the top 12 barriers to women launching is fear that they're not going to have enough time for their family, for their children, and for those that they have to care for. And so somebody pointed out, said, well, doesn't that seem almost a contradiction? And so I was like, well, it's not. But I thought because you're trying to get to that freedom, but it takes a lot of work to get there. And so I thought this would be interesting just to hear from the women in the room who've done that. How do you balance that? Clearly, that was what you wanted, right? But how did you get through that hurdle of the work that's required up front without feeling like you were neglecting the very reason that you were starting a business? And I love what you did, Adela. You just built it into your business model. But I thought, I'm not a mom, so I can't comment on that. So I would love to hear sort of from the moms in the room.
I'll comment on that. I think not only during the startup time, but once your business is hopefully successfully running, it's still a lot of hard work. So for me, the solution to that was partnering with somebody, not doing it on my own. And that really solved the problem of it's a lot of hard work to start a business and manage a business. There's ups and downs. And sometimes you just want to jump off a cliff. And it's nice to have someone there that's going to stop you from doing it. So for me, I would really recommend to anyone who's considering starting a business to at least consider the partnership option. I think having a partner, the right partner, can really alleviate a lot of those time issues. And I was able to take a week off and go away knowing that my business isn't going to be closed because I had that partner. So that would be my advice.
I would say my advice is to, find mentors and connect with, a professional organization like Ladies Who Launch. I mean, if I hadn't gone to the Ladies Who Launch Weekend Retreat, I wouldn't have met Kyle, which made me meet Alice, and that's all thanks to Andrea who invited me. I wouldn't have met Mary Beth and had that support along the way. So when you have that moment, whether it's calling someone to say, I'm about to jump off the cliff, or I don't think I'm going to get my book done, and just having someone to bounce all of that off of. And then there's a lot of free resources that I mentioned in the book too, because when you start off, a lot of people don't have money. You may be just starting your business with $100. You may